when we first start modeling, it's sometimes most difficult to figure out what how we want to put it together. What's the best way to go forward and what's the most efficient? So if we look at this part, it really consists of 2 extrudes if you build it the most efficient manner. So we're going to draw this line, all right, this series of lines, and get that shape, and then we're going to go in and make an extrusion to make this shape. So let's switch over to Inventor, and let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch. Pick our front plane, okay, and then we're going to just basically draw this out roughly. I don't want to go too crazy and start putting in dimensions. I want to get the lines in roughly, and here we're going to put those on the same line, okay, that way they'll be attached together. And then we'll come down here and go over and up and over and down and complete. All right, so we have this roughly laid out. So let's go ahead and look at this. So our first dimension is 1.5 and 1, so we can put that in. So dimension, and I can click. Now I can do this 2 different ways. I can do it this way, click those 2 lines, and then put 1.5. All right, now it's going to move on me because I didn't draw it to any particular size. So now it's roughly should be close to the same size. All right, so again, or I could do this. I could pick this line and just drag over. Pull these out to where it's comfortable, all right, where it looks right. If you leave it here, it can get really, really confusing. So let's go back here. So we have 2 inches wide and 1 inch is there. So we can put our dimension in. So this time I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to move up. Now see how you're going to set that. If you click again, you're going to get yourself messed up. So pull it up here out of your way. And this is supposed to be 2 inches. Okay. And then this is supposed to be 1 inch. And if we look here, the overall is 4 inches. So let's go ahead and put that in there. So click there, click here, come up, and this is 4, enter. All right, now see, this has happened here. It's okay, don't worry, it's still green, so all I gotta do, grab it, pull it over. Now I don't care where I drop it, I can drop it anywhere because I'm about to put some dimensions on it. So go back over here, this is 1/2 inch high, and 0.5 in one way, 0.5 in the other way. All right, so dimension, here to here, 0.5, click to click, 0.5, and this is 0.5 high. So we have this all laid out. It is fully constrained. If we look right here, it's fully constrained. And let's go ahead and finish the sketch. So we'll get to where we can see it. I'm going to Alt-Tab over and see how thick this is. It's 2.5 thick. So we're going to extrude and say 2.5. And so now that first part is completely done. We did it with 1 extrusion. So now let's go ahead and start another 2D sketch. I'm going to do this differently. I'm just going to click this, click Start 2D Sketch, Create Sketch. All right, and it's going to think for a second because, you know, hey, computers are sometimes slow. This may be one of the lovely times where Inventor crashes, but oh, there we go. So now what we need to put in is this little box right here. So we're going to draw a rectangle. It's 0.25 high, 1/4 inch high, 1.5 wide. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're going to put this in. I'm going to put it up here. It's going to try to be helpful and attach it here. And I don't want to, and that, which is basically, if we look at it, all right, if I can rotate it around, what it's trying to do is attach it to this inside line. Inventor's trying to be helpful here, but in many ways it really kind of just messes us up. All right, so we're going to draw a rectangle. We're going to put it up here where it's not attached to anything. All right, and then we will do dimensions. Okay, I just hit the D key there. This is 1.5 wide and 0.25 high, and then I need to set where is it. So it is 0.75 down and it is 0.5 over. All right, so D key, 0.75 down and 0.5 over. And that centers it up nicely. Finish the sketch. And then all we have to do is extrude it. I need to extrude 0.75. Extrude. All right. It doesn't know because it's put in these lines to show that I'm using these. It's projected these onto the sketch. Doesn't know what profile I want to use. I want to use this one, so I have to click it, and then I'm going to say 0.75, and now my part is done. Okay, all you have to do to submit this to me now, go ahead and let's do the home so we have a nice uniform picture. So click the little house, and then all you have to do, hit the Windows key, type snip. That brings up the snipping tool. You want to have what you want to snip up on the screen before you do that, and it's going to load really quickly, or not so quickly, as the case may be here. So there it is. So now it's all set. All you have to do is click and drag a selection, and it automatically copies it for you. It's already copied. So then just go into your OneNote, find where you want it, and then you're going to hit Control and V, and then it pops it in place. Go ahead and answer the questions on each of these two before you submit it too, and that's how you do it. Thanks, guys.